Streaming isn't easy. A lot of people have to figure out what they're going to buy, what they're going to play, and what they're supposed to do in order to grow. But there's some things that people do that they probably shouldn't be doing. Things that can actually shoot you in the foot and hurt you in the long run. So today, instead of teaching you about hardware or software, I'm going to teach you about 5 mistakes that a lot of streamers make when they first start out. Let's talk about something that I used to see a lot of when I first started, and then it kind of went away, and now it's really surged up again. Giveaways. Giveaways are something that can absolutely be wonderful. It's a great way to say thank you to your community, and it's a great way to give back to the community that's given you so much. Except to do that, you should probably have a community, and you should probably have established yourself as a streamer. Now, I'm not talking about being a famous streamer or a giant streamer, but you should have support in order to give a thank you for support. A lot of young streamers, and I'm not talking young as an age, I'm talking about young as in just starting out in the business, do giveaways because they see large influxes of new people coming through. Here's the thing with a giveaway though. Those people that are coming to the giveaways of a small channel don't really care about the channel. They don't care about you and they don't care about your content. They're only there because you're giving them something for free. Now, you could have the argument that, well, you've asked them to sign up, you've asked them to follow you or subscribe to you, you've asked them to join your Discord and follow you on Twitter. That's all great, but just like it takes 10 seconds to follow you on all those platforms, it takes another 10 seconds to unfollow you on all those platforms. And in a place like YouTube where there's an algorithm, YouTube doesn't like when people start to unsubscribe from you. So yes, you might do a giveaway at a 5-hour stream and you all of a sudden grow by 50 new followers or subscribers, but by the end of the stream, they all unsubscribe once they realize they haven't won. And the algorithm sees that a bunch of people left your channel very, very quickly. So the algorithm is actually going to suppress your channel. It's going to make it really hard to grow when you're not actually providing anything of substance. So like I said, a giveaway is a great way to say thank you, but first, earn your viewers. Don't try to buy them with a giveaway. That's what they look at it as. If I follow this guy, he gives stuff away for free, I'm gonna follow him, and then if I don't win, I can just leave. I don't really care about what he's doing. Earn your viewers. Once they've established a community with you, that's when you would say thank you. Until then, hold off on doing giveaways. Invest your money in other places for your stream to grow. That is the perfect segue to mistake number 2, guys. That's where you spend your money. How are you going to invest any of the money that you make on stream or any of the money you decide to put aside for your stream? It's really tempting to go out and buy the fanciest, coolest stuff. You see the big streamers with nano leaves on the back wall, with RGB keyboards, but don't invest your money on things that your viewers don't care about. Yes, nano leaves are awesome, and they look really great on your wall, but do they add anything to the content you're creating? Not really. And does a mechanical keyboard really make it any different for your viewer? No. I don't think you should invest money on a $300 keyboard just because it's top of the line and you saw one of the biggest competitive players use it. If you're gonna buy it because it's gonna make you a better streamer. Invest your money on things that your viewer sees, not things that you see. You don't know how many times I've seen videos of brand new streamers showing their awesome setup and I'm jealous of it. They've got the coolest lights. Everything is beautiful. It is the most professional system I've ever seen. And then I go to their Twitch page and they've got 3 followers. Now, if you've got money, if you're Jeff Bezos and you've got billions of dollars to spend, then go for it. Buy all the cool toys. But if you're anything like me and you're just starting out and every dollar you put towards your stream is a dollar you're taking away from your bills or you're taking away from groceries, make sure it matters. Spend your money where your viewer is going to benefit, not where you're going to benefit. If you want a bit of a guide on what to buy, microphone, then lights, then webcam, then maybe background lights, or background lights and then webcam. Webcam can wait. And then once you've got everything and your stream looks awesome and you've built a supportive community, then go ahead and buy the stuff that you like. Go for it at that point. But first invest in your viewers, not in the cool toys that you see. All right, guys. Rule number 3 that I see broken all the time: scheduling. I'm guilty of this. I know I'm guilty of this. I try my best to stick to a schedule, but it's really hard. I can relate. Trust me. I have a full-time job. I have a family. I commute to work every day. It's very hard to stick to a schedule, but it will help you. A schedule makes it easier to be found. If you're not steady, how are your viewers going to find you and watch you consistently? They can't. Treat this like a job. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't go out and quit your full-time job because you've got 50 followers and you're not making money. Unless you've got some secret and you're making a ton of cash, then let me in on that because you're not going to be making money right away. If you work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, well, you're free from 6 and on. schedule your streams for those times. If you work part-time and you have a really messy schedule, try to set up a time that you know you're not going to be working and stream then. You know the saying, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Do that here. If you want this to be your job, then treat it like a job. If you're just doing this for a hobby, then of course stream whenever you feel like. If you don't care that nobody's watching you, if you don't really care whether your community grows or not, because to you it's just a way to unwind and have fun, then ignore this whole process and just have fun. But if you're trying to actually grow your channel and that's why you're watching this, then treat it professionally, because people will be more likely to come by to somebody who's actually invested in entertaining than they are to somebody who's just hanging out. Set a schedule, guys. Okay, this one is a little bit touchy. This rule I see broken a lot, and I speak to other streamers and I know how much it really bothers us. Self-promotion. Self-promotion is really hard to address because we're all excited when we start streaming. When I first started, I remember I was so excited. People who had inspired me to become a streamer, I wanted them to know that they had inspired me to do what I am doing. But don't tell them during their live stream that you're excited that you started streaming, because they will instantly have a dislike for you. Now, does that mean you are a bad person? No, we've all done it. I've self-promoted, but don't do that. The streaming community is a great community and we all support each other and we all love each other. But the complete reality of it is it's a competition. We all work together, but in the end, this isn't like a YouTube video. You know, sometimes I'm watching a murder mystery and I've got the audio going while I'm watching a live stream with the audio shut off and just watching the gameplay. But when you're watching a live stream, it usually means an investment of a really long period of time. And if I'm watching you, I can't watch them. So when a streamer comes into my chat and they bring up their stream, it's pretty disrespectful. It comes across like, okay guys, I'm gonna go stream, so if you guys don't want to watch this, you can leave this stream and come to mine. And it doesn't look good. And I know a few streamers that do that, and it's not cool. Like I said, I'm working really hard for my viewers. I don't want you coming to try to take them. That's like if I owned a convenience store and then the guy from Walmart comes down into my convenience store and starts telling people, yeah, you can shop here, but you know, I've got milk for cheaper. It's just not cool, you know? So try to avoid self-promotion. Don't bring up your stream unless the conversation is about streaming or the conversation is about something that you can relate to. You can converse, obviously, but don't bring it up out of nowhere. Okay, now that we've talked about some negativity, let's talk about some negativity that you should turn into positivity. Set realistic expectations and don't give up. That is the fifth thing. That is the thing that I see a lot of people making mistakes on. I've spoken to streamers who are starting out and they genuinely believe that this is easy. They believe that they can be the next ninja within 6 months and all it's going to take is for them to hang out and play video games, and they are so good that people are just going to have to watch them. I'm not saying this never happens because I've seen it. I've seen people who have had communities of like 15 people watching them, and within 6 months they've got over 100,000 followers or subscribers, and they've got over 1,000 people watching them. I've seen the growth. I know it can happen, but that's like trying to make it in a professional sports team. Every kid who plays football in high school would love to be a professional football player, or every kid who plays basketball would love to be a professional basketball player. But out of every single kid that plays, maybe one kid per city is really going to make it to the professional thing. How many high schools are in a city? Set realistic expectations. Expect to work hard. Here you can grind and you can make yourself grow and you can help your channel be the best that it can possibly be. Will we all be ninja? No. Do I believe I'll be the next ninja? No. I just want to be the best that I can possibly be and live up to my potential. It takes a lot of sacrifice and it takes a lot of hard work. So you have to set your expectations for that. I have a lot of friends who message me privately and genuinely believe that they can just start streaming and they can grow and maybe make some cash. And that's not how simple it is. You guys might see me sit down for 3 hours and do a live stream, but there have been hours invested behind the scenes, changing the lighting, playing with the lighting. The amount of hours I have spent literally just moving this light from there to there and from there up and back down and tilting it down and tilting it up, it drives Alana crazy. but I want to have the best image possible. And even now I'm wearing glasses, and look, you can see the light in my glasses, and things like that still drive me nuts. So I still play every single day. If you are genuinely passionate about this and you really want to give it your best shot, keep trying. It's not easy to stream to nobody. It's not easy to have a large audience one day and then have absolutely no one the next day. It's not easy to invest money into things that don't always give a return right away. You have to have that perseverance. If you give up, you will never know what you are capable of. You may go through 4 years of experimentation before you start realizing what you can do, and don't give up. You have all the potential. It's just whether or not you can get it there. And that's all on you. No matter how much you watch these videos, you're gonna have to do the work. But that's it for me, you guys. I will be back with another video next week. I hope this helps you guys, and I hope to see you around. Good luck on your live streams, guys. All right, take care. Bye-bye.